What is up, guys? Welcome, guys. Exciting day today, right? Nice. How is everybody doing today? Randy, Mark, what is going on, guys? All right, I think we're good to go. What an exciting day today. Let me get some water going. Gotta prepare myself. All right, let's just jump right into this. So I hope everybody had a great weekend. If you guys remember yesterday's stream, we were pretty much talking about how, everything was setting up for a beautiful week coming up, right? And wow, today has been just a one of those days. It's been just remarkable. We've been really, just moving. We've had a few little dips in between, at our movement. We're going to go over all that stuff. But I mean, as far as, for Bitcoin particularly, I mean, she has just been doing beautiful. Obviously, meme coins are still a very hot commodity right now. But, leading the way, you always got to pay respect to Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin right now, I want you guys to take it in. You see where we're at right now? This white line is an all-time high. Bitcoin is literally less than 1% away from all-time highs. Like, take that in. Remember 2 weeks ago when I was giving my predictions and I'm like, guys, I think it's going to be somewhere around $55,000, $60,000 right before the halving, right? And I was like, I hope I'm wrong. And look at this. I am wrong. I was definitely wrong. And it was a good thing, right? Good thing for me to be wrong. Bitcoin right now is sitting at 68,400. Looking absolutely beautiful. For Milady particularly, jumping right into Milady, she had a beautiful day today. We saw us jump up all the way towards the 15.4. We did have somewhat of a cool off right now, currently sitting at around 13.3. But just take it in right now. A lot of the meme coins. I'm zooming out because I want you guys to see what this last pump, where the last pump was, and where we're currently at right now. We are not far from beating these local highs. But looking at the whole market today, you guys know what's going on. Meme coins have been absolutely crushing it for the last 5 days straight. Bunk up another 46%, Dogecoin up another 20%, Pepe up 22%. Earlier Pepe was at 50%. I think it cooled off a little bit. Shiba, the big one in the house. Look at Shiba, 56.8%. And what's crazy is about these three meme coins, actually these four meme coins, is they're all multi-billion-dollar market cap. So these things, and the volume that is coming in on just meme coins right now is just absolutely, it's hard to fathom, right? It's hard to really comprehend how much money's been flowing into just the meme coins particularly, but the whole market right now, as far as volume, today we hit 165, almost $166 billion in volume, up 70% in the last 24 hours. Market cap for the whole market up $2.5 trillion. We're up to $2.5 trillion. Just a week ago, we were talking about, us hitting that $2 trillion mark. We've gone up $500 billion in the last week. Big day for Milady, believe it or not. We're not at the $1 billion marks yet, but today we did hit over $100 million for the market cap, and you guys know it's a big celebration, right? Because we have been mapping Milady since she has been down in the $20 million marks, right? So she has gone up to $100 million. Today she actually got up to a high of about $110 million. Obviously she's having somewhat of a cool off, but look at the volume as well, up 130% at over $20 million for the day. I've been telling you guys this, Milady, she's not competing right now necessarily with the numbers for Pepe and Shiba and all them. But if you really look at the percentages for the day, Pepe right now on TradingView is up 20%. Milady's is up 20% as well. So she's still keeping up percent wise. on your bigger meme coins. It's just, as far as volume, we haven't matched the volume yet on a lot of these meme coins. But imagine when we have our days and when we're having $1 billion days, and our market cap's up multiple $1 billion. It's going to be, obviously we're going to be freaking just basking in it because we're going to be up 100x by then. So, but, excuse me. Sorry, I've had a long day today. If you guys can hear it in my voice, I'm trying to be like ecstatic, but I'm just like, I've had a long day today. Real quick, let's jump on the chat. Sorry. Free, what's going on? Light, Eller, BP, what is going on, guys? Real quick, I'm going to post in the chat while we have everybody here. And while I'm doing that, make sure, if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys hit that like for the channel. Now I'm gonna just share our Discord in the chat. You guys know we started a Discord, and if you guys ever need to get a hold of me directly or anybody that's on the channel, you guys can hit us up on the Discord, and we basically talk crypto, Milady. Let's see here. Why isn't it letting me put it in here? Hold on. Sorry, I'm just looking for... There it is. There we are. All right, let's pin this. All right, guys. All right, I'm pumped. Let's go. Bitcoin $68,000. Let's look at what everybody else is doing today, and we're going to jump on some articles. So, big movers today, obviously, Bunk, meme coins, Pepe, Doge, HBAR is up about 3.5%. Let's see here. Other than that, what's crazy is you have a lot of the big alts like ICP, stuff like that are actually, up, 1% holding their gains, but nothing crazy reacting towards, Bitcoin about to hit all-time highs. Isn't that nuts? Not really. And we're going to talk about this, and we'll just jump in it right now. So right now you're seeing a craze on meme coins, right? It's like right now it's not coincidental that all the meme coins or most of the meme coins are absolutely going crazy right now, right? And you have a lot of projects, like the big fundamental projects aren't really, going crazy today, right? There might be up here and there, maybe some projects are doing really well, but for the vast majority of them, not really doing much, right? And what's going on is that right now you have a lot of volume flowing into particular meme coins, right? Everybody is jumping into the meme coin craze. Everybody's riding those gains, but don't worry, because everything is going to pretty much even out as far as what we're going to be seeing in the whole market. Bitcoin right now is doing great. Like I said, we're on the doorsteps of hitting an all-time high, which we all know is inevitable at this point. Now, do you guys think that when we hit this all-time high, are we going to see somewhat of a cool-off? I don't know. I think we're going to continue to move. What's crazy is, remember I drew this drawing probably 4 or 5 days ago, well before we started taking off, and look what it's doing. It's like literally respecting the lines that I drew. Isn't that nuts? Like almost like this is a some kind of a moving average, but it really wasn't, because nothing was here before when I drew it. I just think that's freaking hilarious. Would it be so funny if we do maybe not exactly what I have drawn right here, but something similar? That'd be freaking crazy that I was able to predict that. But that's a whole nother stream that we'll get into. But getting back to, why aren't all the other altcoins going crazy? Ethereum today obviously broke over a 3,600. But like I said, you have a lot of projects like XRP still sitting around 64 cents. Arbitrum's not really doing too much today. Solana sitting at 131, where it's pretty much been at for the last 2 days. So a lot of these big projects they're holding their gains. They're not going down whatsoever. They're holding their gains. But really right now, if you're looking, it's Bitcoin moving and you have the meme coins moving, right? What the heck's going on here? Well, like I said, when crypto's weird in a way, right? Where you'll have a particular sector that just starts going crazy, right? Sometimes we'll see AI will start going nuts, and it's like all AI projects are going absolutely bonkers, right? Well, right now we're in a little bit of an area where just meme coins particularly are going absolutely nuts right now, which is good, right? Because, a lot of us on this channel are invested in meme coins. We have them included in our portfolios, right? So a lot of us, on the Discord, we're talking about a lot of people just on Milady are up like crazy right now. So I can imagine people that are invested on Pepe, Bunk, and stuff like that are absolutely, ecstatic right now. Milady right now for just the 7 days is up over 80%, almost 81. And for the month, Milady is up a whopping 137%. So don't think that it's just Pepe and Bunk and Shiba and stuff like that that's moving. Milady is definitely trying to hold her ground as far as keeping up with the big players right now. And as we continue to move, I think the meme coins are going to continue to really just show people, that meme coins are probably going to be the big players as far as where the big gains are. Not saying that the other altcoins aren't going to be doing really well as well. You see a lot of excitement this time around with meme coins. So it's fun times, right? Fun times. Let me see here. Let's pin this to the top real quick. Jojo, what's going on? Sean, Dottie, what's going on? Soul, Free said, if Bitcoin breaks all-time highs, where do you think it's going to go this month? It's a good question. Dog Elon Mars too. Laugh my house. Let's see here. Yeah, Dog Elon. I haven't checked Dog Elon today to see what's going on, but we will check it out right now here in a minute. So, someone Free asked, if Bitcoin breaks all-time highs, where do you think we're going to go this month? So for this month particularly, so remember, we have the halving, obviously, it's coming up in about 40-something days, right? So we have pretty much about a little over a month until the halving. So we'll just say about 4 weeks until we really get into that main little threshold of when we're getting right into the halving week. So let's say we break all-time highs, right? In the next few days, we break all-time highs. I see Bitcoin continuing to move, honestly. The only thing is that I want to see is when we get up to our actual all-time high, which is around $68,000, almost $69,000. When we get up to that $69,000 mark, are we going to hit our head? Are we going to need to retest it multiple times? Who knows? Because we've only been there one time in history, right? We've only been there one time in history. So if anybody's right now giving you TA, with all the fib retracements, and they're like, no one really knows what we're going to do until we get to that point, right? No one really can tell you what's going to happen. And I remember covering this months ago, that when we started getting up to these levels, we are going to see here and there some solid resistance spots. Only because you have to remember, 3 years ago, people were buying in at 65, 65,000, thinking that Bitcoin was going to 100K on the last run, right? And then obviously you guys know what happened. A lot of those people sold off, but you still have a big chunk of people that were still holding, and now their portfolios are finally in the green, right? So, with that being said, who knows what's going to happen when we finally get up to this all-time high, but I do believe even if we do hit our head, we're definitely going to fly by that all-time high. My predictions, remember I told you guys that I was going to change them up as we get closer towards the halving. Remember, I first started with 55.60. This was probably about a month ago, right? We were still sitting in around the 40s, and I was like, most likely we're going to get to about 60,000 during the halving. Well, you guys know we're changing those numbers around. Right now, if I had someone was, you have to tell us right now, what do you think is going to happen and right pre-halving? Where do you think Bitcoin's going to be? I think that most likely, if we continue on this run, we're probably going to see somewhere around a $70,000 to $75,000 Bitcoin. That's what I'm thinking we're probably going to see. Now, you guys already know, as we get up to those levels, I'm still calling for that sell the news event. You guys know how crypto goes. A lot of times, usually the sell the news event will start kicking in like maybe the day or two before the actual event, right? You'll start seeing people taking profits, right? Especially depending on how fast we move up. If Bitcoin is up to 75,000, somewhere around there, and let's say we're getting closer towards the halving, around that week, you can expect that we're probably going to start seeing most likely somewhat of a sell the news event. Now, my big thing is, and you guys always know, is where are we going to find support? If we do jump up to that 75, somewhere around that area, are we going to find support at our previous all-time high? If we did, that would be probably the most bullish scenario that we could ever have, that we could ever ask for, right, for Bitcoin. Because if that was to happen, historically speaking, what happens on your 4-year cycle is sell the news event happens. We aren't hitting an all-time high until after the halving. Well, this time we're most likely going to hit it before the halving, right? Let's just go with the scenario where we get up to 75K, sell the news event. We find some kind of support somewhere around 70,000, 69,000. Hey, around that 69,000 mark. Teeter-totter around there. Maybe we break a little bit below 69, but for the most part, we find support around in or around that 69. Usually within about 4 weeks, Bitcoin is usually going up to make an all-time high. So I would still keep that on track that we're probably going to still go and make another all-time high exceeding somewhere that 75,000 mark, depending on where we actually are pre-halving, right? So this is what I think still to this day, something like this is what's going to happen. And with Bitcoin as we get closer towards the halving. Now, obviously, this hump should be spread out a little bit more. This was just a quick draw in because obviously if you look at this hump, this only goes to this literally goes to the end of this week or next week, right? So this obviously is not going to happen like this. It's going to be more of a spread out, duration of time. But something like this is what I'm trying to give you guys as a scenario of what most likely looks like with what we have on the table. Now, what will altcoins be doing? What will the meme coins? Will the meme coins continue to still rally? Most likely. But what I will say is meme coins have been moving so freaking fast, so quick, that if we do see somewhat of a cool off with the memes, it's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. What's going on right now is like unheard of. Unheard of. We haven't seen this kind of movement in the crypto market whatsoever. That's why people are throwing out super cycles now and stuff like that we're probably in, because what we're seeing right now is unreal. With Bitcoin possibly hitting an all-time high before the halving, meme coins going absolutely crazy. A lot of meme coins have just made all-time highs, like Pepe. I think Shiba, maybe. Let's pull up Shiba's chart real quick. Bunk, I'm pretty sure Bunk just made an all-time high, right? So a lot of these projects are making all-time highs before we even get into altcoin season, right? So I mean, what we're seeing right now is something that you normally don't see happen. So Shiba's nowhere near an all-time high. Nowhere near an all-time high. Shiba has some movement to make if it wants to get towards that all-time high, but I honestly think the way it's setting up so soon that you're probably going to see an all-time high for Shiba. We might see an all-time high. We might finally see in this cycle a $1 Doge. Yeah, I'm saying it right now. We might see a $1 Doge. If you asked me this 2 weeks ago, I remember what I was saying. I said Doge and Shiba are going to do really well, but they're probably not going to get up to all-time highs. I have to retract what I'm saying just because of what's going on now. I mean, we are seeing such crazy movement, and we haven't even really begun altcoin season yet. So what we're seeing right now in the market is something that nobody really could have predicted. And we're all kind of trying to adjust our TAs and just adjust our predictions because this is just, it's craziness, but it's good craziness, right? But I do want to make sure that you guys understand with all this movement, there probably will be somewhat of a retracement, right? So we could continue and have this movement, for a lot of these meme coins and even some of the big altcoins continuing to move, maybe making new all-time highs. Milady is not far from an all-time high as well. Making an all-time high and then maybe coming back to reality a little bit as we get closer towards the halving. Now, that kind of contradicts what I'm saying, right? Because we're predicting all-time highs for Bitcoin all up until the halving, right? But I'm saying we might see somewhat of a cool-off on these meme coins and a lot of coins that have been going crazy right now as we get closer to the halving, because when we start getting closer to this halving, and it's already begun, Bitcoin's dominance is continuing to move up. It was moving down a little bit the last few days, but it's jumped right back up, 53.3% dominance. I'm expecting this to probably continue to rise as we get closer to April, most likely up towards 56, 57%, possibly for Bitcoin very briefly. Very briefly, a lot of people in Bitcoin making their money, then eventually taking their profits and moving it into altcoins. And that's when we're probably going to see Bitcoin dominance start dropping, considerably. And you're going to see the market cap continuing to jump up as far as in the crypto, but you're going to see alts alt's going absolutely crazy. So right now, what you're seeing, I think, is just a little pre-run for a lot of the meme coins. A lot of them are going to probably most likely retrace somewhat, still hold a lot of gains, but still be set up for a massive run when altcoin season actually kicks in. So real quick, we got about 50 people in here today. Nice little run, and we got 28 likes. Let's hit those likes, people, for the channel, right? Just hit it for the channel. Now, I'm going to jump on the chat real quick because I know I probably missed a lot of people. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit subscribe and ask questions. Ask questions. I'm going to try to answer all your questions, or if you have any projects that you want to look at, let me know. Let me know. So real quick, I know AI. Nico, what's going on? AI first said about Dog Elon. Let's check out Dog Elon real quick. I always feel like we neglect Elon, right? We always neglect Elon. Look at this thing. Freaking look at this thing. Shot the hell up. Freaking broke right out of all those resistant lines. Holy crap. I'm surprised a lot of people haven't been screaming Dog Elon today. That it's like everything's going so crazy today. It's like you can only devote your attention to so many things, right? It's like you could just go down a list for meme coins today. It's like, what are you going to talk about? Because it's like every freaking meme coin is going absolutely berserk today, which is absolutely crazy. So Dog Elon jumped up and made a high, local high today at around 38, slightly retracing. And this is kind of what you're seeing with all the meme coins, right? A couple hours ago, they were freaking mooning. Now they're kind of retracing somewhat like 5-10%. I think if they can really hold a lot of gains, or hold a lot of their gains, that we're just pretty much going to, we're setting ourselves up for a big run, continuous run. So I'm going to put down right here, because I'm mapping out where we were basically bouncing off of for Dog Elon. You can see around this 31, 32 mark is most likely going to be a spot for some solid support, is what I think. And let's move this fib retracement up a little bit here. Yeah, we'll leave the fib for right now where it's at. I'll move the fib if we need to. So yeah, you can see broke above the 382 for right now on the small fib. Like I said, around that 37, 38 right now, we have kind of bounced down. We're cooling off somewhere around the 33 mark, but I don't think this is over with for Dog Elon whatsoever. Like I said, a very bullish move would be, honestly, if we do find some support above this support level right here that we bounced on multiple times. You can see it is bounced multiple times on this level. If we can see some confirmation bouncing right off this support level, Dog Elon's going to continue to move, and I wouldn't be surprised if we check in the next few days, this thing is broke out well over this fib retracement. I'm going to have to, probably change fib retracements all around for the day, or for all these projects. So let's see here. Khalil said Dog Elon and Milady are carrying my portfolio. I know, bro. My portfolio for Milady particularly today was fluctuating by the thousands today. Like, I mean, it was going absolutely crazy. And one thing I will say for like Bitcoin, real quick, I wanted to show you guys, because I know we covered this. Bitcoin at 68 grand right now. So for Bitcoin particularly, remember I was telling you guys so it's fluctuated somewhere around $5,000 to $7,000 today, right? And I remember telling you guys, as we get into a bull market, you're gonna see Bitcoin having $5,000-$10,000 days. Doesn't mean that Bitcoin's gonna be up $10,000, but you're gonna see it fluctuating $5,000-$10,000 throughout the day. And that's because of the mass volume that's coming in and out throughout the world for Bitcoin particularly. And that's exactly what we've seen today. We've seen Bitcoin right now, it's up $4,900, right? Remember just a few months ago, we would be going crazy when Bitcoin was up just $500, right? So, I mean, the fact that you're seeing fluctuations of what we've seen today is just indicating another indicator that we are 100% getting into this full-blown bull market. Things are, like I've been telling you guys, are going to move fast. We're going to be moving quick. We're going to blink and we're going to be basically approaching April, and who knows where we're going to be from there. So Eller said, is it possible for Milady to cut another zero this month? Dude, the way it looks like it, I wouldn't be surprised. If you really think about it, we topped out today at the 15. to break another zero. I mean, that is going to be a big move, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I have to zoom out and see. To break another zero, let's see here. Let's see where the price is. So to break another zero, that would be technically about a 640% move. That'd be a big move for right now. I'm not saying that it's not possible, but we really, we don't want to see her move up like that so short, because then you're going to see her move down just as fast, right? People start making 600, 700% profits. If we jump up 700% in the next 2 weeks, even my diamond hands are going to be, like I told you guys, I'm going to have to freaking chain my right hand. That sounds terrible, but I'm going to have to chain my right hand down because it's going to want to hit that sell button so fast. If we jump up another 700%, like I said, my portfolio is already going crazy right now, so I can only imagine if Milady does some kind of move like that. So to answer your question, easily can happen, but I hope that if it does, it's just a slow and steady pace as we move, right? We want to, like I said, we want to move up, find some, we hit new highs, retrace, find support. Jump up to new highs, retrace, find some support. That's how we want to see it. We don't want to just see this giga freaking pump all the way up and eat a zero, because I'm telling you, it's going to be unnatural. It's going to have us coming right back down just as fast, right? People are going to be selling off like crazy to pick up, all that profit. So he said, I was hoping more like 90 to almost 100 for Bitcoin. I know I am getting greedy. Bro, I mean, you're talking about 90 to 100,000 before halving. I'm not writing that off, dude. I'm not writing that off whatsoever. At all. I'm not writing it off whatsoever, dude. You guys know how Bitcoin's been acting. I mean, it's unreal. So, who knows if Bitcoin could possibly, we still have 4 plus weeks until the halving. So, anything could happen. We're having days where we're up 10% in days. So, think about that. $90,000 Bitcoin technically would be, I believe, 30% from where we're at right now. Let's look at it. So a $90,000 Bitcoin right now from where we're at would technically be somewhere around, about 30%. Let's see here. Yep. 32.8% would be roughly about 90,000. So, all we technically would need is 4 days of what we saw today, and we could get up to, and that's obviously seeing no kind of retracement, we could get up to 90 grand, easily for Bitcoin. You imagine that? Bitcoin, $90,000. Do you imagine what the altcoins are going to, whenever, Bitcoin settles and all that profit starts moving around into the alts? Do you understand what the altcoins are going to be doing? Now I'm really even getting into this super cycle kind of theory where we possibly could be seeing a super cycle like we've never seen before in the crypto market. And you know what? Anybody that just went through this last 2 years in the crypto market, they deserve it. They honestly deserve it. We all deserve it, right? We've been through hell in the last few years. So let's see here. Rosales, good afternoon. I miss everything. I've been at work. Let's see here. It was a lot of work today. I hear you, bro. We all were there. Canary said crypto market is AI driven, not people driven. There's nothing that can stop the pump. It's repeating the same thing for years. I hear you, bro. Nico said Milady gonna build game. Let's see here. Milady gonna build game. I don't know what you said after that. Decentralized gaming platform that rewards players with Lady tokens and Dio. A decentralized autonomous organization that allows community members to vote on proposals. Did you get that from something, Nico? Let me know if that's solid news right there, bro. Thug, what's going on? Should I YOLO my rent into Altcoin? Bro, I'm going to tell you straight up, no, don't do that. No, don't do that, bro. Be responsible. If you were going to YOLO your rent, bro, you should have done that a week ago. Not right now while it's up, hundreds of percent. I'm going to tell you right now, not financial advice, but I would be very cautious. And if you're really being serious, be careful doing that, bro. Be careful doing that, because that easily sounds like a quick way to get wrecked. AI Dog is doing his job. We'll check that out. Koktoshi, love the name. Big Day, Milady Manix. Our Maniac, sorry. And Eller said, we, Milady, are close to the old mark of 6 zeros. We're getting closer there. And if I miss everybody's comments, because I just scrolled down, it just flew by. I'm trying to get everybody's comments before we start looking at the news and everything. Let's see here. Canary said, we won't come down. You never been at these prices, so how you know nothing can stop this pump. You're right, bro. You're right. Once we pass that $69,000, we're in uncharted territories. That's like sailing out to the sea, and you've been kind of going out, 100 miles from the coast. You're familiar with, but you've never been past that 100 miles, right? We're about to pass that threshold where it's just uncharted territory, right? Never been there before. It's all going to be a new world for us pretty much as we get into there. So Amor said, I should have sold my Matic for bunk. Damn it. BP, yeah, Jasmy, what I meant to say. Oh, okay. So let's see here. I missed what you said there, bro. AI said it's costing a lot more to get 1 billion Milady now. I was hoping it I was laugh aloud. I hopped on my 6 I hope my 6 is enough. Yeah, dude. So right now for Milady particularly, if you want to buy 1 billion, remember just a month ago it was like $50. Now right now currently it's going to cost you about $137 for 1 billion. Remember, we've been mapping Milady since it cost $19 to buy 1 billion. Now we're getting up there to where it's going to cost you right now $137 for 1 billion of Milady. So, and I told you guys this as we move, but you know what? Thinking about it right now, Milady's at $100 million, right? If you compare Milady's market cap still to a lot of these leading meme coins like Bunk and Pepe, Shiba, Doge, Floki, you compare to a lot of these bigger meme coins, Milady is still 1/10 the market cap, 1/20th of the market cap of a lot of these meme coins. Some of them even more, like Shiba. Shiba's at like $7 or $8 billion market cap. We're literally 170. I think it's like 1/70th of what Shiba is, if not more. So imagine right now is not a bad time to continue to just keep dollar cost averaging in. You guys know we're going to continue to move up, but that's why we were screaming the last few months, the last year, to just continue to dollar cost average in, because those were, when the market cap was at $20-30 million, I was telling you guys, there's nowhere else to go but up from here, right? There's nowhere else to go but up from here as far as, for Milady. And that's what we've been steadily doing. We've had our ups and downs here and there, but if you look and you zoom out, you can see we've been steadily just moving up, right? And that's pretty much for most of the market. Craig said, I got 250 or 258,000 Jasmy, might make it 260 right now. He's itching. Let's look at, so what's Jasmy doing particularly for today? So we saw Jasmy did break out of the fib, but before I even moved the fib retracement, you guys remember was this this was right here. Remember I told you, I said, you know what, the fact that Jasmy has confirmed to all of us that she's staying above this 2 cent mark, we were going to see a beautiful takeoff, and that's pretty much what we saw. We saw Jasmy take off, hit its head on this, basically right here at this 2.5 that we pretty much we had mapped out, bounced, retested it, and broke, and almost jumped up to the next spot for some resistance right before it at around that 2.7. But you can see she's still holding a lot of her gains at 2.3. So I wouldn't be surprised if she continues to retest this spot right here at the 2.5 cents. Next spot, like I said, just like this 2 cents, we're going to want to see some kind of a break above the 2.5 cents and finding support above the 2.5 cents. That is going to be a very bullish sign, indicating that Jasmy is going to most likely be looking at 3 cents here within the next few days. Let's see here. Jasmy lover over here. All right. And Frank with the burrito. Dude, I ate so much dinner. That burrito, I can finally tell you today that I don't even want a burrito right now, bro. I don't even want a burrito. BP said, yep, I was almost there, but found Milady, so put focus on Milady, which I met my $5 billion goal, but damn, Jasmy jumped unexpected, but all good. I'm DCAing my way to the top. There you go. And Amor said he sold all his Matic for Corgi AI since it was deep in the red. We'll see how it runs. Also, love the Discord chat. Hell yeah. And I have Discord pinned. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys join our Discord. And you have basically 24 access to a lot of stuff. I'm also posting charts, and we have a lot of other people posting their opinion, their charts in the Discord. Well, obviously we're not live or anything like that, so you guys can just come and interact with us during the day while we are not live. So real quick, let's check out what is Corgi AI doing today. Corgi AI looks like she's having somewhat of a cool off. You can see she hit her head right here at the 43, and she did almost bounce down to the 236, right above the 236 at around that 34, finding some support as of now. And you can see she's kind of just been consolidating where she's at. So, I mean, she went on a massive run, in the last few days. So this is to be expected, where, she hit her head somewhere, retraced somewhat, but she's finding some solid support right below where she pretty much hit her all-time high. So honestly, this thing looks like it's just going to continue to set itself up to make new highs as we continue to move. Market cap still well above $1 billion, so looking pretty good for Corgi AI as well. Looking very good. Let's see real quick as far as what's going on in the news today for crypto. So Bitcoin returns to all-time high in Canadian dollar after Prime Minister said it destroyed people's life savings. Oh Lord, let me know if I want to click into that. Okay, yeah, we're clicking into it. So look at this. So the price of Bitcoin now trades at an all-time high against the Canadian dollar, roughly 17 months after the nation's leader slammed digital currencies as an irresponsible investment. That's why you don't listen to those fools. You don't listen to any of them. They're not out for the best of you. We know this, right? All of them. Not getting political, but just, they don't want to see. They still think that Bitcoin is competition to their currencies, right? But in a way, it's not a competition to their currencies, but it's competition to their banks, right? Because people are, they'd rather put their money in Bitcoin as an asset than leaving their money in banks or putting it into bonds, or anything like that. Because look what Bitcoin's providing back. It's providing generational wealth to a lot of people, right? It's giving people financial freedom. They don't want you to have that. They tell you they do, but they don't want you to have financial freedom. They want you to work for as long as you can. They want you to put your money into their banks, right? And they're going to give you back little crumbs, right? But they're going to use your money to make money, right? That's how the system's going to work, or that's how the system has worked for so long. And now you have something coming along like Bitcoin that's not trying to take their dollar out, right? It's not trying to take the Canadian CAD out, but at the same time, it's giving, Canadians a opportunity to, and not just Canadians, but worldwide, all worldwide citizens, giving them the opportunity of no matter where you're from, as long as you have access to the internet and you can, get into any kind of an exchange or whatever the case is and purchase Bitcoin or whatever, any kind of, crypto, you're doing good for yourself, right? I always hear stories of people in South America and Africa, that basically aren't even using their own currency. They're strictly buying off of Bitcoin and stuff like that because it's like it's their access of getting like digital gold, right? That an asset that's going to continue to move up, right? And they can literally make money off of an asset that's just worldwide trade, and their government can't stop them, or as we would like to know, right? But it looks like, so reading on to this, the asset soared over 91,500 CAD when the stock market opened up on Monday, which was today, shattering its previous record of 86,954, established on November the 10th, 2021. 10 months later, a slew of high-profile corporate crypto failures sent Bitcoin crashing back to 26,000 CAD, which made great headline for political detractors. And that's pretty much what they did, was they rode the wave of, when we went into a bear market, they rode the wave of like, look, you see, this buying Bitcoin is dumb, right? Remember when El Salvador was buying Bitcoin, at $40,000, and the world was like, they were like basically, trying to shut them off, and now look at El Salvador. They're probably as rich as they've ever have been, as far as for the government. They're probably as rich as they have ever been, because Bitcoin is now at all-time highs or close to it. So another one, Bitcoin price hits record highs in euros and pounds. Here's where Bitcoin is headed next. So you guys want to know, why is Bitcoin hitting all-time highs in euros and in pounds? And it's because, believe it or not, since 2020, euro and pounds have lost their strength compared to the US dollar, right? So we haven't hit in the States towards the dollar, we haven't hit all-time highs yet, but over majority of the world has already hit all-time highs in their currencies, because they've all lost strength compared to the dollar. The dollar gained a lot of strength because of inflation and stuff like that during the last 3 years. So the dollar technically is a lot higher than it was just a few years ago, meaning it's taken us a little bit longer for us to actually get to all-time highs compared to a lot of these other currencies. So let's see here. Is that France? If I had more cash to spend, I would get me about another trillion token of AI dog. Okay, we'll look that up here. And Shiba Army are going crazy right now. I mean, Shiba's been dormant for a while, so let them go crazy, right? Because Shiba's good for them. Shiba's doing really well today. They say sell, you buy, right? And that Corgi AI consolidation after that dump is why I went in. Okay. BP or Koktoshi said cheers and good vibe holders. And I was thinking Corgi AI, but said the market cap was too high. Same with me. I was like, I want to jump in on Corgi, or I wanted to a while back, but Corgi AI is it's literally been taken off, and it's gone up so much in the last month or a few months that I really have been haven't really found a good spot for me to jump in on, right? Haven't really found a good spot to jump in on. So looking real quick, so it looks like Floki's down today, believe it or not. Floki's been on a crazy run, and you can see as of today, it's down technically 3%, but still holding massive gains, 233% for the week. And for the month, 428%. So that's what I'm telling you guys. A lot of these meme coins are, a lot of these meme coins are, bro, oh my gosh. Yeah. A lot of these meme coins are doing really well, but retracing. Guys, I'm just going to throw it out here. Sarah was telling everybody to buy Gorilla 4 days ago. She was telling everybody to buy Gorilla 4 days ago. It's up 100%, guys. Just going to throw that out there. I saw Sarah. How about I clicked into a stream? Was it this morning or something like that? And I saw Sarah in there. It was 10,000 people in the stream, and Sarah comes flying in the chat, telling everybody to buy. I forgot what she was saying to buy today. I don't know. I don't remember what she said, but I was just like, this girl she's getting around. She's getting around for sure. But you know what? That's another project that Sarah's brought up, and that's doing really well, Gorilla. This morning, literally 2 minutes apart, my account fluctuated almost 10K. I know, dude, it's nuts. This is welcome to the bull market, dude. Welcome to the bull market. We've been preparing for all this, right? And just think about this, just for Milady particularly. We're gonna get into other projects, but Milady particularly, we've seen 140% move, I think, in the last week, if I'm not mistaken. Imagine when we really start moving like crazy and we're having 100% days. In the last month, we're up 140. In the last week, we're up 85%, and we're fluctuating thousands of dollars in our portfolios. Just imagine in the next few months if we continue on this run. Craziness. Soul said Vera and GRT. Vera and GRT. I think we looked at this not too long ago, right, Vera? Nothing too crazy. Honestly, looks like it hasn't even seen any kind of a movement. It's not really reacting much towards what the market's doing right now. I don't know what the market cap is for this particular project. I already know it's going to be small because those gigapumps. This can't be it right here, right? Oh, that's what Sarah said? Okay. Well, be cautious. I don't know what this Vera is. I mean, it's not confirmed on CoinMarketCap, so it doesn't even have a market cap on here. So I don't know. This project looks a little iffy right now. It's probably a DeFi project. What else was she saying? GRT? Well, we know that project, I believe, right? GRT's looking pretty good for today. Troy, what's going on, bro? Moore said Milady finally back to 100 million market cap. It's gonna get very very juicy this month. Free said, remember y'all, coins have to cool off at some point. Keep your eyes locked and have an exit strategy. There you go. God Skrilla, it's available on Coinbase. Vera, is it really? Am I looking at the right Vera? Because it doesn't. This Vera, if this is maybe this is the incorrect Vera because it's not on. It's like only on decentralized. I wonder if this is it right here. Is it Varsity? No. I don't know. This project doesn't look like the proper. I don't know. Doesn't look like it. Sorry, Vera. I was gonna say this one just doesn't look. Vera Network. Okay. All right. There we go. $42 million. Coinbase. There you go. Well, according to our time traveler Sarah, which she'll probably be joining us here soon. She is from the future, guys. We've pretty much confirmed it already. She has indicated that this is going to be a good buy. I don't know about it. You guys take it with a grain of salt. She did call out a few other hidden gems that did really well. This project, what I will say is that it's got a very small market cap and it's traded on Coinbase. But it doesn't look like it's on really much other exchanges. It looks like it's like volume strictly on Coinbase, which is still perfectly fine because Coinbase is a really big exchange. So, this thing could have the Coinbase effect somewhat down the line where you're going to see some kind of a big explosion, for this project. But particularly, for right now, I mean, it's up for the day, right? Or I'm sorry, it's up for the last week, 52%. So could be a solid little buy, maybe like to hold for long term until you see that big move. Let's see what Shiba's doing today, because I already know it's up like crazy. Look at freaking Shiba, guys. Look at Shiba. Look at Shiba. Market cap $21 billion. Volume almost $9 billion in volume for Shiba. Absolutely crazy. God said she came to the chat. Yeah, she's been popping up the last few days. And then a couple of us have been seeing her in other channels as well. She's not a big talker. She comes in, she's like, buy this, buy that, buy this, buy that. And then she's gone. Right, so... yeah, look at Shiba. Shiba broke the 618. Shiba broke the 618, guys. This thing is definitely looking like 2021 for Shiba, right? Up 300 freaking percent in the last, what is this? Holy hell. Since the 24th of February. So like in the last week, Shiba's up 300%. Holy crap. Yeah, almost 300% for the last week. Almost over 300% for the last month. Shiba's killing it. Market cap you can see nowhere near all-time highs anytime soon, but she's about halfway there, right? Because we all know Shiba's market cap was around 44 million, about 43 million. So right now market cap's at around billions, 43 billion. Shiba's at right now about 22 billion, so about halfway there, right? Excuse me. About halfway there. So Shiba's freaking killing it right now. Like I said, if I'm going to give any advice right now, not financial, but just any kind of advice, what I will say is just be careful right now, right? Obviously, things can continue to move up, with meme coins. They're going crazy, but I would be very cautious and just have patience. You might, if let's say Shiba is something you're looking for, you might be able to see some kind of a retracement. If it doesn't hold the 618, we might see somewhat of a retracement. Maybe not all the way down to the 786, but maybe a 10-15% retracement in between the 618 and the 786. Maybe you can find a better position, with your money as far as buying in. And this isn't just for Shiba. This is for pretty much any meme coin that's been going absolutely bonkers in the last week. Have patience, and I say this, and you could look at Shiba in 2 days from now and it's up another 200%, right? It easily can happen. But what do you guys think the odds are? This thing is up 300% in the last week. Possibly we might see somewhat of a retracement, a little bit of a cool off, because we know everything that shoots up very fast is going to have somewhat of a cool off here and there, right? So I just want you guys to just have caution, and just don't, go crazy FOMOing in on a lot of these projects that are up 400% in the last few days, because you might end up grabbing something when if you waited a few days, you might be able to save yourself maybe 20%, getting 20% more of the project using the same kind of funds. Rawls came through with the £5. I appreciate that. He said, "Sup G, can you look at TIA? I bought it around £3. At the moment, it keeps rescinding. What do you think is going on?" What's funny is as that. You remember I saved that to I saved it right here to our watch list, and I always think about, because I know you're one of the people in the chat that always brings this project up. Let's pull it up real quick. So one thing I will say is, remember the last month. We have been moving as a whole market, right? We've been moving up, but this project's been particularly doing really well. Even when we had bad days, this project would be doing really well, right? I think right now, what you're seeing for this project particularly is people that have made a lot of profit are moving. Not everyone, but a lot of people that have made a lot of project are moving their profits over to a lot of probably meme coins that are going crazy right now, right? You guys know how the crypto market is, crypto investors. We all have ADD, right? We all have ADD. We want things to continue to move, keep moving. Right when they start showing signs where they're having a few days where they're not doing too well, especially if people are sitting on massive profits, they're getting the hell out, right? They're going to get the hell out, and they're going to go to whatever the hot thing is on the streets that's moving, right? And that's the meme coins right now. So what I'm going to tell you, Rawls, is I would honestly, you said you got in at around £3. I would imagine for the £3 would probably be around the $4.50 mark for us. So you probably bought in somewhere down here, right? So, you're sitting on beautiful profits. You have two options, obviously, right? You can take your profits right now, but if you really believe in this project long term, which I'm pretty sure you do, because you've been pretty steady on asking about the project, ride the thing out, bro. Right now you can see it's found some support at the 382 right here. So it bounced multiple times, not just right now, but you can see previously on previous pumps, it's come down and bounced right here at this $15 mark at the 382. So you can see we did bounce 2 times already, multiple times we bounced off the 382. I think as long as this thing holds this 382 at the $15 mark, I think you're going to be solid, and this thing is just setting up in the long term for it to continue to move up. So don't get discouraged. There's a lot of projects. I was explaining this at the beginning of the stream. You have projects like Solana that is we all know Solana is a massive, beautiful project, right? Today it's down technically 0.07%. So, you have big projects right now that aren't really moving when Bitcoin is right under an all-time high, and it's because meme coins right now are taking the volume from majority of the market right now. You have either people jumping into Bitcoin because of halving, or you have all the other 95% of the people that are bringing their money in or moving money around. They're moving it into meme coins right now because it's meme coin craziness right now. So I would honestly stick to your guns. Stay true if this is a long-term project, bro. Just monitor this 382. As long as it stays above this 382 and it's bouncing, I think you're going to continue to move, and you're probably going to be breaking these all-time highs, that $21 mark. So that's what I think, man. But good luck. Good luck. Modesto said Sarah's Gorilla is up 101%. Yeah, bro. We were just checking that out. Another gem that Sarah made. Ross, thank you again, bro, for the £5. I really appreciate that, dude. God Skrilla said, so what do you think about HOPR? Let's see what the hell that is. I do not know what that is. Damn. What do I think about this? I think you should have told us all about this maybe a week ago, bro. So we could have jumped on the game train with you, man. Nah, but it looks, I mean, this thing's having a massive gigapump. Let's see. Let me see. HOPR. Is this the same project? HOPR. Oh yeah, 21 cents. Yeah, 23 cents. Oh yeah, it's on 21 cents right here. So small market cap, $72 million, trading on Coinbase. Two things I'm already pointing out that look solid for the project. Obviously, you see this beautiful gigapump, and you're seeing somewhat of a retracement as of right now. What'd you say? You said you bought in at 12 cents. It's not too bad. So you're up. Let's see here. So 12 cents, you're up. Technically right now, you're up about 80%. So not too bad. Let me see here if we can maybe get some kind of a fib retracement going for you. I don't know if I like this fib. See something else here. Yeah, I like this fit better. So let's see here. So looking at the fib retracements, you can see you jumped up almost to the 0.5 right here. The 0.5 is at the 26 cents. So far, it got rejected right here at the 25. But you can see one thing that I am looking at that you're gonna want to stay focused on is the 618 right here. That's gonna be the 21 cents. You can see that this thing jumped up obviously to 25 cents, but it retraced and it's slowly but surely bouncing at the 618 at the 21. So what we normally like to say on the channel is we want to see a few candles finding support above the 618. If this thing can stay above the 618, it's probably going to break this little local high right here, probably breaking above the 26 cents. Most likely, if this thing cannot find support at the 21 cents, then you might be finding yourself retracing. And as far as retracements, I'm just looking back at where it's at right now. So, or where it was. I would say if this thing is going to retrace back, if it's going to break the 618, you're probably going to be looking at a retracement of around 16 cents. At that time, you'll only be in the profits. You know, if you look at the 12 cents, you look at 12 cents here, you're probably sitting at around, if we bounce down, you'll still be sitting at around 34%. So, I mean, I'm not telling you by no means to sell off right now, but I am telling you, I don't know if this is a long-term play for you, if this is a short-term play, but short-term, I would be watching the 618 like a hawk. 21 cents. If it can sit there and find some support above that 21 cents, you're going to see this thing continue to take off, making new local highs. If it breaks the 618, you're most likely going to be coming back down towards the 16.5, and that's when you're going to need to make a decision. Do you double down, continue to add? Do you kind of, like maybe do a call where you're just going to maybe ride it out and see what you're going to do because you're still technically 30% in the profits, or are you going to fold, and with the anticipation that this thing's going to come back down? I think as far as short term, we don't know what's going to happen, but long term, the fact that this project has a small market cap and it's traded on some major exchanges, I think long term, holding on to the project, you'll probably, see some good profits for this project regardless, right? It's on Coinbase. Every project on Coinbase, mark my words, in this bull run is going to have at least 1 day to a week where it's going to freaking go absolutely crazy. Every project on Coinbase. Mark my words. Frank said, if Bitcoin's pumping now, do we think that the post-halving pump is going to happen like previously? Yeah, that's what we were talking about earlier, Frank. So what I was pointing out is I had this beautiful drawing right here. And forgive me, guys, for my crazy chart that I have going on here. I know it's madness, but it makes sense. It makes sense. Let me hold on here. All right. So Frank, what we were talking about at the beginning of the stream was that I have this drawing here, and this, don't take the dates in because I just was drawing this. I think this is going to be us approaching the halving, us making somewhere of a new all-time high. This drawing calls for, around a $72,000 Bitcoin. So I'm seeing some kind of an all-time high pre-halving, right? Sell the news event. We go through the halving, sell the news event, find some support. Hopefully, with this one, this drawing, it's finding support somewhere around 66, 65,000. What I was talking about earlier would be the most bullish scenario would be us breaking up to about 75,000, right? Finding support at the all-time high, which is going to be this white line. If we can break 75, sell the news event, we see some kind of a retracement at around the all-time high at 69,000. I think we're going to be setting ourselves up for us, obviously, to do, like you said, historically, we make an all-time high post-halving. I think we're going to continue to do that. Obviously, we made an all-time high pre, and I think we're going to do it post as well, as far as what this scenario is playing out, is what it looks like. So, and then, like I said, as we're making our second all-time high, it's when I think that's when altcoin season is really going to be in effect, and you're going to see a lot of these altcoins. And this isn't just going to be just the meme coin sector. It's going to be majority of your altcoins are just going to start going crazy because the volume is going to just go absolutely insane coming into particularly the altcoins, because a lot of people are going to be looking at Bitcoin like, damn, it's already at 75,000. I want to start moving into smaller market caps, and that's what they're going to do, is they're going to start moving into smaller market caps, which is going to drive altcoin season. So real quick, what are we doing? Yeah, we're doing pretty good on the likes. Doing good on the likes. Sean said, don't forget to take profits and don't be greedy, right? Racer Alec, what's going on, brother? What is going on? Koktoshi said, no FUD keeping us informed, bro. I'm trying to, right? Trying to, with the help of all you guys. You guys keep me informed too. And that comes to remind me, make sure I have pinned. Make sure you guys jump into that Discord. Jump into the Discord. Come in and ask questions 24/7. Obviously, I'm sleeping sometimes, but we got everybody else in there. You guys can hit me up. That's your direct connection to myself if you guys have any questions or anything like that. Soul said, CryptoFud, are you sure you're not from the future also? I'm telling you I'm not. I don't think I am. But yeah. Amor said the Discord's on fire right now. I'm going to check it in a little while, because if I jump on the Discord, then I'm going to be distracted, right? And you're going to be like, what the hell are you doing? What are you doing, bruh? Let's see. So Bitcoin, so today's local high is 68,576, and look at where we're at right now. We're literally right under it. Isn't it crazy? I drew this freaking drawing, guys. This isn't a moving average. This is me drawing. This was me drawing when we were back here at this descending wedge. Back here. We were back here at the descending wedge, and I drew this drawing, like, throwing out a scenario, and look what Bitcoin's been doing. It's been bouncing off my freaking drawing. That's hilarious. I could, that might be why people are asking if I'm from the future, right? Because it's crazy. Now, what if this thing like literally follows the line exactly? That's going to be crazy. People are really going to start thinking I am from the future, right? Damn it. Did I actually show my colors? I shouldn't. I'm going to get in trouble from the future, from the people from the future. They're going to be like, you cannot do the drawings because now you're proving that you're from another year. Like Sarah. I'm sitting here trying to act like I don't know Sarah, and I know her very well. I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with y'all. Let's see here. Alex Smith said, is Milady's your favorite meme coin? That's a good question, brother. So for this cycle, yes, Milady is my favorite meme coin. And the reason why Milady is my favorite meme coin, well, one, has the best community, right? It has all of us in it. The best community possible. But really what I love about Milady is she's still so natural. She hasn't blown up yet like Shiba and Doge and stuff like that. Like she's still so like just that natural growth. She's at $100 million. Think about this. Imagine if you could have caught Shiba or Doge at $100 million. That's where we're at right now. So that's why Milady is my favorite meme coin for this cycle, because of the potential gains that we have. We know that we're going to see massive gains. We've already seen massive gains. But where do you guys think we're going to be heading in this next bull run? We all have our predictions, and I think that we're going to see almost not maybe the top of the gains, but we're going to have probably competing with some of the top gainers as far as meme coins with Milady, because of the fact that the market cap is so small compared to almost every other meme coin in its category, right? So let's see here. Any thoughts on Arbitrum March unlock? Jojo, I don't know anything about the March unlock, but you're familiar with the channel. You know that I love Arbitrum. I love Arbitrum. I think Arbitrum is going to be a big player in the layer 2 space as far as layer 2s for Ethereum, for DeFi particularly. Because let's do a quick update. So today, volume for Ethereum $2.3 billion, Solana at around 1.9 billion. This blast just popped up. It's a layer 2, not too familiar with it. Binance 1.1 billion, and look at Arbitrum, 822, just under $1 billion. Arbitrum is only been out for less than a year, and it's literally up there with all the top 4 DeFi. So I think Arbitrum, if they're doing some kind of a what did you say they were doing, some kind of a unlock? What do you mean? Are they releasing more coins? Let me see here. What's their circulating supply right now? I wonder, are they supposed to be releasing more coins? Because if they are, dude, I mean, short term, that's going to be slightly bearish for them. I don't think it's going to really affect the price too much, depending on what they're going to release, if that's what they're doing. But long term, I think Arbitrum is going to be a freaking killer, especially in this bull run. I think Arbitrum is going to be like up to $5 to $10 easily in this bull run. So, and that's with them even releasing any kind of coins, if that's what the case is. So, I think it's going to be doing really well. Big promoter on Arbitrum, and Milady's is on Arbitrum, like I always tell you guys. So, God Skrilla said, "You're not fooling anyone. You're from the future, bro." I'm telling you, I'm from right now, man. I'm from right now. Kid Talk, what's going on? You did the same drawing with Pepe and it happened. Come on, Kid Talk. I'm sitting here trying to tell them I'm not from the future, and you're trying to tell them that I'm doing my drawings and they all end up playing out, right? Come on, bro. Hey, I think they're on to me. I'm going to have to go here soon. That was on mute, right? You guys didn't hear that? All right, I'm good. Let's see here. So Amora said, Crypto FUD is straight up the best crypto channel out there or anywhere. You know what? I know I'm not the best channel yet, but we're going to get there, right? We're going to get there. And like I told you guys, everybody that's been here from day one, even if you've been here since day 2, I don't care. I'm going to make sure to always have you guys. All you guys are going to be mods when we have, hundreds and thousands of people into the chat, so I can make sure to always give you guys the utmost attention whenever you guys have questions, because at the end of the day, and I'm being serious, I'm not playing around, I appreciate every single one of you guys that come in, and just bring excitement to the community, right? Asking questions and spending time with all of us, because at the end of the day, we're all here for something that we love similar, right? And that's crypto. Whether it's the same projects or whatever the case is, we're all here because we love crypto. So I appreciate you guys 100% for being here. I really do. So let's see here. Sean said Tonic's on the move. We'll look at Tonic here in a second. Let's see here. I want to see real quick for Arbitrum. While I was talking, it looked like Arbitrum possibly could be forming some kind of a descending wedge. So I wouldn't be surprised, whoever was asking about Arbitrum, this thing could easily stay within this channel and see some kind of a big breakout here. I'm telling you guys, mark my words, Bitcoin is getting real close to all-time high. It's going to get to some of these levels where I'm telling you, people are going to shift into alts, and a lot of these alts that are just sitting here holding its gains but don't look like they're doing much like right now, they're going to start flying. Watch. Solana's going to jump up to $200 like out of nowhere. Arbitrum is going to jump up to like $3 out of nowhere, right? I'm telling you guys, mark my words. Or do I have already seen it happen? Because I'm from the future. Let's see here. So Tonic. Let's look up Tonic real quick. Let's look up Tonic real quick here. M shares up. Nice. I'm on Cronos looking for Tonic. They're going to make me type it in. Why isn't Tonic on like the top movers right now? Nice. Finally coming alive. Look at that. Finally coming alive. And you know what? Tonic's going to do really well. Watch, you're going to start hearing a lot of people start talking about Tonic. Again, it's going to do really well. For one thing, people are saying Crow is exploding right now. We're going to bring that up. But remember, Cronos starts coming back up, and doing really well. You're going to see Cronos DeFi start coming back alive. Tonic is obviously on Cronos DeFi. The market cap being at $38 million, this thing is probably going to have a beautiful run in this next bull run. So, excuse me. I know Tonic's been pretty beat down. You can see, it'll take me 5 minutes to scroll up to where it was previously on the last bull run. So, zooming out, look. Today it's on a nice run, but look where it's at. This thing has probably so much potential to run up. Let's put real quick. I want to put a couple spots of resistance. You can see it's hit its head multiple times on this spot right here. This is going to be the 20 right here. So right now it's at the 15. That 20 is probably going to be a big spot for some resistance. And doing a small fib on Tonic real quick. Let's zoom in. Probably should have zoomed in and did the fib. God said, when did you get ads? That's something you got to ask YouTube, bro. You know how it is. It's like, because we're getting through different thresholds. They just, YouTube, they start putting on ads. I know once my videos start getting like certain levels, like certain views and stuff like that, even without them asking me or anything like that, there started to become a lot of advertisement and stuff like that. But I will tell you, they did give me an option once. So I've had a couple people approach me, a couple companies approach, they want to sponsor the channel. And I will have the option to where I can cut the advertisement for YouTube if we do get sponsored on the channel. So That's something I'm looking into. I just, I got approached by a coin, believe it or not, on Solana. A few days ago, they approached me and they want me to promote the coin to you guys. It's going to be getting released in the next few days, believe it or not. And I don't want to say the name because I didn't agree to promote them on the channel, one. And two, it looks legit, right? It looks legit. But at the end of the day, what if I'm on here and I'm telling you guys about a coin and it's a rug pull, right? Like, I don't want to be associated with that. One, two, I'd feel like crap if something like that happens. You know what I'm saying? So they've been hitting me up. Like, they're like, please will you please promote it and stuff like that? And I'm just like, I haven't made my decision yet, but most likely I'm not going to do it. But I had a couple of crypto exchanges reach out recently in the last few weeks, and they've been wanting to talk about sponsoring the channel. So if we do get sponsored, then, obviously I'll have to we'll talk about whatever exchanges are sponsoring the channel briefly, but I will be able to cut off the advertisement. So that's with that. So with Tonic, real quick, what I was going to say about Tonic is it looks pretty good. Found some support at the 786. You can see after this retracement. What I would say with Tonic, not even looking at as far as the fib retracements, you guys saw that I just zoomed out, for this project. It is down so much from where it was. So what I would say with this is it's finally coming alive. I hope you've been dollar cost averaging in, DCAing on this project, because I think in the long run, this thing is going to probably just see some big movements as far as explosion. So we'll let this thing play out. As it starts moving back up to levels that we've seen, we'll start looking at TA as far as resistance and stuff like that. But for right now, coming up to the 20 mark, that is where I'm going to call that there's going to be some massive resistance at that 20 mark. So, but it will break it eventually. So it will break it. Oh man, I just scrolled down and it just went skipped probably a bunch of people. So if you've asked a question and I missed you, I'm so sorry. Just ask again. Let's look at Crow, because people said Crow's going crazy, and it is. Crow is finally coming back alive. Finally coming back alive. Nice. It looks like it topped out around 18 cents so far, so it looks good. We remember during the last bull run, Cronos went almost up to $1. Almost up to $1. So we're going to see how this one plays out. Yeah, so right where that resistance, where it got rejected, you can see, I'm going to put a line here. It's hit its head on there multiple times previously. Where is that? Right there? Yeah, you can see, maybe if it's not exact, you can see it's hit its head a few times as it was coming up at the 18 mark. So I think this is just for right now. That 18 mark, it's going to need to come back up and retest multiple times. But I think Cronos is just setting up. It's going to probably break through. We all know, most of us on the channel, we have respect for Cronos. I honestly, it gets a lot of not negativity, but a lot of people just don't talk about Cronos really, because there's so many other ecosystems out there that you can play with. But I personally like Cronos. I use crypto.com, even though they do try to break your leg whenever you do make big sales and stuff like that, but we've explained what that is. They, for whatever reason, if you go on their platform, everything's like 5% inflated, right? Until you go to sell, then they take their chunk of whatever their charges of whatever they charge, and then also your whatever you see, it's 5% inflated as far as the price. So right now for Crow, they're probably saying that Crow's at like 18 cents still on their platform. So if you're owning Crow, it's probably saying right now it's at about 17.7 right now, because it's always 5%. So right now, if you're looking at your portfolio, it's 5% higher than what it actually really is. So when you go to sell, it looks like they just took 10% off you. Some of the percents is actually a fee, and then the other percent is really, it was never actually there. It's just an inflated price for whatever reason. They're on their exchange, they always have everything inflated. So AI Dog is from Arbitrum's blockchain. Oh, nice. So if AI Dogs is on their on their ecosystem, dude, I think that's going to do really well. I think that's going to do really well. Is it AI Doge? I believe is what you're talking about. AI Doge right here. Look at this thing pumping. Bro, I like Arbitrum. I really do like Arbitrum. I think Arbitrum's going to freaking see like something like Solana and just absolutely go bonkers during DeFi season. I really do. Look at this project. Almost up to $100 million and definitely just straight up mooning. Looks really good. Someone said Bitcoin is at 69,000. Not on my chart, it's not. My chart says it's at 67.9. It got close. It hit its head again at that 68.5 right there. Frank said Crypto FUD copy and paste in drawlins. Those are original drawlins right there, bro. Those are original drawlins. God Skrilla said great balance between streamer jokes and business. Love it. And this is me tired, bro. I've had a long day today. You don't want to catch me on a good day when I haven't been like just relaxing all day. Or whenever I drink some pre-workout. Coming out here, the jokes are just rolling like crazy, bro. It's just like it's insane. Just kidding. Let's see here. Soul said, bro, you're one of the best facts I have been in this game. You're one of the best facts I have been in this game since 2019. Nice, bro. I appreciate the kind words from everybody. I really do. Randy, my bro-in-law just asked about Doge. Laugh aloud. It has begun. Uh-oh. Remember what we were talking about a few months ago when, maybe brother-in-law, they seem like they're probably younger. Like younger than what I'm about to say, but when grandma comes up to you guys, when you're out to dinner or something, or you go over to grandma's house, and she comes up and she's like, hey, God Skrilla, what's up with this Milady that I heard about? You think that's a good buy? About to get my check. We're at all-time highs. It's time. We're at full greed right there. It's time to sell off. When Granny comes up and starts asking you about Shiba or Milady or whatever the case is, that means that we're at the top of the market most likely. So we got to be very careful. All jokes aside, I remember back in 2021. See, I didn't realize it. The writing was all over the wall. But I remember being at the gym and they knew that I was all big on crypto at the time. And people were coming up to me and like older guys were coming up. And I'm not lying to you. I'm talking about like 7-year-old men were coming up and telling me, they're like, my wife said I should buy Shiba. And I'm like looking at them in their eyes. I'm like, how the hell does she know about Shiba? And I'm like, what in the hell? I'm like walking away after I was like, did I just have this conversation with an 80-year-old man? And like, literally, that was the top of the market. That was the top of the market. I'm not even kidding when I was having those conversations. So all jokes aside, you guys will the writing will be on the wall. I don't think it's anytime soon where we're at right now. But, down the road, maybe the end of 2024, sometime in 2025, whatever the case is, and we're in the full top of the market, stuff like that's going to happen to each and every one of us, so it's like, you got to kind of be able to realize, because at the time I'm like not even thinking about like, oh my God, like if they know about it, this is the top of the market. I'm just thinking in my head, I was just like shocked. I'm like, how in the hell does that lady know? She's like literally like 80 something years old. I'm like, how does she know about Shiba? Like, that's crazy. Shaw said, me and Milady, we've got a thing going on. Let's go best play Hidden Beast, Milady. All right. CM, what's going on? CM said, smash that like. We're actually doing really well. We got 50 people here and 51 likes. So nice. Doing pretty good. Big Ton said, when Crow goes up, all other coins should go up. Everything on Cronos chain. It seems to be like that, right? You will see, when Cronos goes up, you'll start seeing a lot of the big coins that are on their ecosystem will react positively, obviously. So, and that happens for all the ecosystems for the most part. When Shiba's going nuts, you see a lot of volume coming into Shiba, right? So it's the same thing. When Ethereum starts pumping like crazy, Ethereum's over 3,600 right now, knocking on $4,000 door. You're seeing days like today where it's over $1 billion volume, which isn't nothing compared to whenever we get into DeFi season, you're going to see Ethereum having $10 billion days in the DeFi space, right? You're going to see Solana probably having $5-8 billion. Binance the same thing, $5-8 billion. Probably Arbitrum's going to be getting up there multi-billion dollars for sure. Look at this. Bitcoin tops 67,000, nearing silver's 1.38 trillion market cap. Isn't that crazy? Bitcoin's about to take out silver, right? And then what do you think's coming next? All those gold, and I'm not dissing gold whatsoever, but all the gold holders are going to be freaking watched. They're all right now shaking in their boots because Bitcoin's going to be coming after their gold's market cap as well. Gold's market cap is somewhere around $10 trillion. So we do have a little bit of time to get there, but it's inevitable. We know Bitcoin's going to break that $10 trillion mark eventually, right? If it's not this bull run, it's going to be probably the next one following. So what happens if Bitcoin reaches all-time highs again? You don't need me to tell you that Bitcoin has been on a tear. The first and largest cryptocurrency by market cap is up 6% just in the past 24 hours after crossing a supposedly physiological important threshold of 65,000, according to CoinDesk data. It's now within striking distance of its all-time high around 69,000, last seen at the end of 2021 before bad things happened. Many people, even industry insiders, have been taken aback by the price action given how bleak market sentiment around crypto was even just a few months ago. Not even a major exchange like Coinbase saw it coming. Even that a boost in trading activity caused another outage. And you guys, another thing too, while it's on my mind, did you guys hear someone posted in the Discord that I think it was Cash App or something, one of those, they ran out of Bitcoin. Did you guys hear about that? A couple other couple exchanges were saying that they ran out of Bitcoin. Have you guys been able to confirm that? I've been hearing that circulating. I don't know if it's true yet, but if that's the case, you imagine that? Like a lot of exchanges are running out of Bitcoin. That's going to cause such a mass surge in price if and whenever that does happen. Randy said yes, Cash App. Crazy. That is crazy. So let's see here. Where was I at? It's enough of a surprise that some people feel hesitant to say that this is the beginning of another bull run, given that things could fall back as quickly as Bitcoin ran up. Oh, don't spread that, bud. Don't spread that, bud. Right when they start talking about that crap, we get out of here, right? Dogecoin bullish bets reach record $1 billion. Pepe coin becomes biggest meme coin gainer as Doge Shiba rally eases. Shiba Inu rings greed alarm as Bitcoin eyes record highs. You notice how they're talking about, I mean, it's meme coin season right now, bro. Meme coins are absolutely going bonkers. Yeah, someone keeps saying Gorilla is up like crazy. Isn't that crazy? Sarah said Gorilla was going to go up. You guys are accusing me of being from the freaking future, but she's the one that's come in here multiple times. She just appears, says buy this, disappears, and then the coin goes up 100, 200. The one coin went up 300% in a day. The next day she was talking, the day before she was talking about it. So Shiba's still running. Or I'm sorry, Pepe's still running. Let's see what Shiba's doing. Oh yeah. Didn't I have a freaking chart though that was up? Holy crap. Look at this fib retracement. Look at Shiba. Shiba is making local highs right now for sure. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. I think we were talking about, didn't we talk about Shiba and because it broke the 618. I don't remember if it was Shiba or not, but it broke the 618 right here. You can see if this thing, even if it retraces but stays above the 618, that's going to be at that 38 mark. If this thing can, at least if it does retrace, right? If this is going to be where it retraces and it finds support above the 618, this thing is just setting itself up for a massive run. Massive run. Even if the meme coins cool off for the next few weeks, if they can at least hold a lot of these gains, bro, this thing is just setting up for massive movements as we get into altcoin season. Mark my words. Free said, how many X's for Shiba going back to all-time highs? Let's see. From where it's at right now, bro, from all-time highs, it's a little bit over a 2x. That's it. A little bit over a 2x from all-time highs, dude. This thing literally lit up fast. That's why I was telling you guys at the beginning of the stream, I mean, I don't feel bad, but I just want to make sure you guys are cautious. I know you want to FOMO in on a lot of this stuff, but just be very careful because a lot of these projects have gone nuts, gone crazy in the last few days. Shiba's up from, let's see here, in the 28th, so in the last 5 days, Shiba's up over 300% in the last 3 days, the last 5 days. So that's, something you have to take in consideration, as far as it buying in on Shiba right now. If you possibly have patience, you might be able to wait and maybe be able to get in, if it has somewhat of a small retracement. Like I said, at least at the 618. If it retraces at the 618, that's at least a 5-10% move, that you can get, saving 5 or 10%. So holy crap, Shiba's up 91% for the day. Look at this. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Just craziness. What did we top out? Around the 15? Not far from we're not far from that low local high right there. What do you guys think tomorrow is going to bring for the market? Well, let's see here. This thing has literally been respecting my drawing. Absolutely crazy. Crazy. I drew this literally a week before it happened. With not anticipating that this was going to happen. I was just drawing to show you guys what the scenario I think is going to happen during the halvening, right? But this is supposed to play out in the next few weeks, right? Not like this. Well, if the drawing's correct, guys, we're going to be hitting all-time highs by tomorrow, as if the drawing's correct, so... Shiba will just 2x from where it is at now. Shiba will be just a 2x from where it is at now if it goes to all-time highs. Yeah, a little over 2x from where it's at right now. It'll be at all-time highs. Isn't that crazy? I mean, it's at like 90, or I'm sorry, 110% away from all-time highs. So a little over 2x. Yeah, I know, Rainey. That's crazy how my drawings like that, bro. Like I'm even thrown back. I'm like, what the hell? Like it literally it's like respecting the drawing. Like it's a little scary. I wanted to like not do that. Like I'm gonna have people questioning me around here. Adam said you're ahead of the game. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. So just let's do a recap for what we've seen today. Obviously, today's been a big day, right? Today's been a big day, not just for our Milady, but for the whole crypto market. One thing I want you guys to understand is that, just because maybe your favorite altcoin right now isn't moving today, and you're like, why isn't Solana moving, but, Bitcoin's about to hit all-time highs? Right now, the market is focused on Bitcoin, and they're all over the meme coins right now. You can see it, the writing's all over the wall. Meme coins are taking majority of the volume that's coming into the market right now, along with Bitcoin. A lot of that is probably going to shift as we continue to move. I'm not saying meme coins are going to just start, dropping down, but right now they're getting a lot of hype. They're getting a lot of eyes are on meme coins. Don't worry, a lot of these altcoins are going to start moving as well, especially if Bitcoin in the next few days can jump up above all-time highs. You're going to start seeing a lot of these altcoins. I think it's going to be, like you're going to see this altcoin and that altcoin just here and there are going to start exploding again, right? But one thing that I will tell you is a lot of these altcoins, even if they're not moving today, they're not really, they're holding their gains. And I keep referring back to like Solana, but you can use this as, for most of the market right now. A lot of them are all holding gains that they've gained in the last few weeks, and they're maybe down like 1%, kind of just sitting there, right? Because a lot of volume, like I said, is moving out, is involved elsewhere. But I guarantee you, a lot of these alts are going to start flying. They're going to start going crazy. So don't worry. And I honestly put that in with Milady as well, because Milady is doing really well, but the volume still at $20 million. Just wait. We're going to start seeing $40, $50 million days for Milady. Volume's going to start going absolutely bonkers. So I hope you guys are ready. I know a lot of you guys are. We've been dollar cost averaging in on these last 2 years. We've been just, buying in and just adding. That's what we should have done. That's what we should be doing. And right now, I don't think it's a bad time to continue to dollar cost average in. I really don't. And real quick, now that I'm looking at Milady, I want to point out that it looks like there might be somewhat of a small, you got it, a small bull flag possibly forming. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how this plays out. But we could maybe come back, find some support somewhere around this 12.9 where we hit our head on previously, find support somewhere around there, and then see somewhat of another breakout. And remember, the top of this fib is our all-time high for Milady particularly, so not far at all. Bitcoin currently sitting at 68.1, literally 1.38% from all-time highs, guys. 1 freaking percent away from all-time highs. Absolutely insane, guys. It just feels different than it did back in 2021. I don't know what it is. It just feels different. Like, oh no, I moved my drawing. All right, it went back. Whew. That was a close one, guys. All right, where was I going to say? My heart just dropped real quick. So it feels different, right? It feels like this 68 is nothing compared to where we're going to be, right? Is what it feels like. It feels like we're at 68 and it's nice. It feels good, but it feels like it's like we're not, like, it's like nothing compared to where we're headed, and I think that's what it feels like in the market for a lot of people right now. Back in 2021, we were like ecstatic. We're at 60,000 where everybody's going absolutely bonkers, right? Going bonkers. We had 60,000 this time, and everybody was like happy, but it was like, yeah, okay. When's 75 coming around the corner, right? When's this $100,000 Bitcoin, right? So I think, the market right now is, we've already we've been prepared for where we're at right now. and we're ready to see this all-time high just fly right by, right? We're ready to see $70,000 plus Bitcoin. So, and I think it's right around the corner. I really do. And I honestly think that, like I keep telling you guys, anything that you're invested in right now, if you just hold on and you're patient, you're going to see massive gains. You're going to see big gains. Some of them are going to be better than others, but I think we're going to see good times ahead of us. I've been saying this exact thing for the last couple weeks, if not the last couple months, that good times are ahead of us. So, I hope you guys are prepared and ready. And, honestly, right now, I don't think dollar cost averaging in on a lot of projects is still not a bad thing right now, because we are nowhere near where we're headed, right? So Adam said, this isn't crazy to you. This is very crazy to me, bro. It's very crazy. I'm just saying that, like, the way it feels is like, it feels like, this is cool and all, but I feel like there's so much more coming, right? So much more coming is what I feel like. So, geez, I feel crazy about it, bro. Koktoshi said, I think all that SHIB money rolling into Milady soon. That's a good theory right there, right? That's a good theory. What if that happens, right? A lot of people make out really well on like Shiba and stuff like that. Shiba kind of tops out briefly, and then they look for the next small cap Shiba, right? And what do you think that's going to be? The best meme coin that's out right now. Ladies, Milady. Our ladies. Lander said dragon pattern on the 1 hour chart for Milady. You're right. That is right. Little fire breathing dragon, right? Little fire breathing dragon that's gonna go whoosh, throw that flame all the way up to the all time high. I don't think I've ever heard of that. A dragon, dragon pattern. Good eye there, Lander. And Amor said he was right. Corgi is breaking out. Corgi is breaking out, but I think it's having a little bit of a cool off, right? If I'm not mistaken. We checked it out a little while ago. Oh, it is starting to break back out again. Oh, that's right, because you said you bought it down here when it bottomed out. Nice. Awesome, bro. Yeah, I think, like I keep telling you guys, Corgi, $10 billion Corgi coming up. $10 billion Corgi coming up, bro. For sure. I do believe it. Real quick, I wanted to bring this up too. Look at the holders for Milady. We've gone up another 1,000. We're almost at 18,000. So, like I said, guys, slowly but surely, we're going to keep building up these wallets. We're nowhere. Right now, we're at 18,000 wallets. Just think about this. Shiba has like 300,000 or like 1 million or something like that. Something nuts, right? We're at 18,000. Just, my gosh, you guys don't understand even right now how early we are in Milady. The potential is so much there. Someone else was in the Discord saying that Crypto.com was selling off on their wallet. But me looking at right now, Crypto still holds the top one wallet right here at 22%. But their second wallet right here at number 4 is still around 7, a little over 7%. So they're still holding. I remember like a few weeks ago when we looked at it, they were at around 29%. And right here, they're at 28.4%. So, I mean, they're still holding. This is probably from retail buying, slowly but surely buying Milady, but I don't see anything as far as any big sales for the crypto wallets, for Crypto.com particularly. So, if anything, they're probably continuing to buy in because they're still at 195 million, unless, I guess, they're considering all this that they own. Even the people that are buying their Milady, they're keeping it on Crypto.com exchange. So maybe they're still considering them holding that in. You know what I'm saying? Instead of them taking it out. Because I'm sure people that are buying Milady aren't buying it and moving it into a cold storage wallet. Majority people, right? They're just keeping it on the exchange. So, but yeah, everything's still looking beautiful, guys. This right here just is a big indicator that you're so early on Milady particularly. And there's going to be nothing but big moves ahead of us for sure. So, Big Ton said, yeah, Shiba is nowhere near its all-time high. So let's go. Yeah, I mean, we'll have to see how Shiba does in the next few days. Freaking just going crazy. So, but other than that, guys, I think we had a successful stream tonight, right? I appreciate you guys coming in and spending time with me. I honestly am a little famished from today. I've had a long day today, right? Long day. So I'm going to leave it here, but I appreciate you guys coming in today. Make sure you guys hit that like. If you haven't already, make sure you guys hit that subscribe so you guys can get instant alerts. I did pin the Discord link. Come join. Even after, like tonight, I'll be on Discord as I'm chilling, you know what I'm saying, relaxing. So come jump in on Discord. And also, good way for you to indicate that I will always post in Discord if I'm about to go live, even if it's random lives. We do random lives in here too. I don't care if it's 3 o'clock in the morning. If Milady is making all-time highs, I'm stopping everything and we're jumping on, right? So other than that, guys, thank you so much for everything you guys are doing. Let's see here. Nico said at one point both wallets were at 30%. Yeah, I mean, they're not far. It's at 28%. So, I mean, it's only down 2%. That could be retail possibly buying and moving stuff around. So, but we'll investigate it, Nico. We'll keep our eye on it. So, all right, guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're moving over to Discord. So, come back, join on to Discord. But other than that, guys, thank you again. Thank you. Hope you guys have a safe night. And I will see each and every one of you guys tomorrow, all right?